Hey guys, today we're building a Therion list of some sort. I haven't really decided yet, but I've randomly gone like 3 copies of Discalcium now. Still only one of Regulus, but I mean I can craft one more. I think 2 or 3 copies is good, but yeah, I only have the one, so that's just kind of how it goes. So we'll just put in this for now. I guess we can cut down on copies of charge later. But one of these guys, one of these guys, and this, 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 and we're doing pretty good, I guess. I think Therion stand-up's pretty trash though, right? During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 2 Therion monsters, one on your field and one in your graveyard. Equip that monster from graveyard to the other monster you control. This is Therion specific, so not a big fan. Then let's grab p.u.n.k. And I mean, p.u.n.k just makes sense, and this time I will remember to put Therion. No promise, but I will try. So, just in general, p.u.n.k is pretty good because we also have these big level 8 guys, which we can use for trade-in. So trade-in, really good here, so yugioh, we can trade in this, we can trade in Lilyboria, trade in Regulus, and that will work. So I think since we're playing a large p.u.n.k package, we might want lower charge from 3 to 2 or 1. And then we want copies of Extreme Session, all of these guys as well. And this looks about right. Yeah, I would say so. And now I will simply remember to put Emergency Teleport in. Wow, amazing, I remembered. So, obviously, just building p.u.n.k Therion would be pretty boring, since, anyone can just play p.u.n.k Therion, and it is still good, like, it's fine, right? No real issues with it whatsoever. But, we can always tape it? No, we can take it one step further. So, first, we should probably finish the putting in all of the cards. So, Malaya. And then I want maybe Promethean Princess, probably. Early. IP. Psychic End. And then Bolantis, the Menacing Mantis. Zeus. Downard. So we'll adjust the extra deck as we see like how this like kind of develops, I guess. And we already have Malaya, so we don't need to run on another XYZ3 necessarily. So this is fine. I am content with all of these. And then let's throw in Linkribo, I guess. Linkribo, always based. And then Apollosa, I guess, is something we were going to run no matter what. Not sure what else. So I guess as of currently, we're okay. And then, of course, let's throw in some staples. And we're going over 40 because there's simply no other way to manage this. Imperm, hold by. Okay. And then Gamma is probably fine to run. And we will not break, I promise. So, next we go Snake Eyes. So we grab 2 Flamberg. This is an 8 for trade-in as well. I believe it was like 3 Snake Eye Ash, and then we'll adjust the everything essentially in a sec. So Sinful Spoils, Poplar 2, and then we'll just keep going, I guess. Okay, so if we're running this many cards, we can start cutting down on some things. So extreme session 1. We don't need that many of them. Okay. And endless engine arguer system is still good. I'll take it. They're in charge. We can run like one or none. Essentially is what I'm thinking right now. And then the rest of these are all like fine. We'll want one oak. I don't think we need a birch. And then we'll go start putting in these and adjusting ratios more. This is going to be quite a monstrosity. And I forgot Baron, I think. Baron is what we wanted, so do also 3. And then 3 copies of Sinful Spoils. Okay, so we just have to adjust a few cards, and we'll be there. You know, it'll be fine. Hand trap wise, we don't have that many hand traps, I guess. So if we're running this many, like we're running an awful lot here, I probably want to cut one of these. So since we're running Cross, I'll cut Dangerous. Therion Charge, we'll keep that for the time being, I guess. They're in Discalcium, we might actually drop this to 1, but I think having it at 2 is just good. So 2 it is. And then what were we missing? Oh yeah, Baron from the extra deck, yeah. We want Baron. Yep. And then we actually don't need 2 copies of Deer Note if we're running 60 cards or so. So that's fine. Ogre Dance, we do want 3 of those. Lily Borea, we can cut this down to 2. Therion Charge, I think I do want copies of Therion Charge, honestly. Divine Temple, I think we also want that. But let's see where we can actually make our cuts. Snake Eye Ash is pretty good, but we need to cut 2 more cards. Trade in. Honestly, since the Bellstar is actually a 7, we'll only run 1 copy of Trade in, I guess. And here we go. This is good enough for now. Ratios can be adjusted a bit more, but whatever. I am happy with this. So, wanted Seeker Sinful Spoils here. Foxy Tune, Original Sinful Spoils, Snake Eyes, and Diabellstar. Pretty good overall. We could probably run 2 Diabellstar instead. Or, yeah, just 2 Diabellstar instead, and then we can throw in 1 of the Trap. So we'll do that adjustment real quick. This is kind of an Omni Negate, so I'd say worth. Okay. We have decent draw power as well. So we can easily go like Regulus, like first almost. So this hand is pretty crazy because this baits out both Ash Blossom, Joy Spring, and this also baits out what's it called? Yeah, Maxi, right. So when I attempt to special summon Regulus, Gamma, I can chain 3 Gamma, I can chain 3 Gamma to like the Argyro system chain, right? Ash on Argyro system, Gamma, boom. Maxi on Therion King Regulus effect, same thing. And that's just full on gas, and of course we can normal summon Xiamen, and then we can affect to add Foxy, go into Rising Carp, and then we can grab our Trap, which we're hoping we just don't open. Honestly, I want to make room for the other Trap. It's probably worth doing, actually. It typically is worth doing it, at least. So Bol'ain, we want to run this for potentially Baron, but I mean, we already have Diabellstar for potentially making Baron. Let's see what this says. Send 1 Diabellstar monster from your hand or face of field to the graveyard. So I can actually put a Diabellstar into my Spell and Trap zone for this, so I don't have to keep it on the field. So that's fine. I can just use Poplar effect for that particular effect, right? So we could, since we're running Oak, we don't actually need necessarily 2 copies of Poplar. I'm not 100% sure why we would run 2 copies of Poplar here, so I think this is okay. Having 2 copies of Poplar is good though. So let's see if there's anything else we can cut. Like two copies of Lily Borea is pretty good to an extent. Don't really want to go lower than that. The most cuttable card is looking like Therion Charge, but the draw is actually pretty powerful, so would like to keep that if possible. So I guess just keeping it like this is fine. So yeah, deck should function pretty well. So here we have Extreme Session, Itelli. So pretty good hand overall. Could be better. I mean, we can't run the second Extreme Session, so we can just search it out anytime. And that there's perks to being able to search Extreme Session with Extreme Session already. But yeah, it looks like we'll definitely draw two off of Extreme Session and boom, Therion Discalcium. Original Sinful Spoil Snake Eye. And then we can send Extreme Sessions off of, well, with Diabellstar effect. And then we'll just activate Therion Discalcium, so there's some efficiency there. And with this line, we can just, let me see. So if special summon this, special summons Yaman effect, and then Shirakusai effect, summon Rising card. Okay, so we would have already drawn two before resolving Rising card. So we can tell, like here, since we got there in this Coliseum, it's actually pretty damn good for us to make Diablantis, the Messing Mantis, so then we can grab a copy of Therion King Regulus alongside our copy of our Lily Borea, which we can just send off of Messing Mantis. And then if we want to get an 8 onto the field, we can pretty easily go into Sargus here, actually. If there was a good, like, XYZ monster to make with Sargus, that would be fun. But, I mean, we don't need to keep Sargus on the field. We can just link this off. We have Promethean Princess and Pit Knight early as well, which we can probably adjust pretty well. So in certain hands, we can probably get to Foom. So if we were to, like, be able to Foom have, like, early pointing to Foom. So this deck gets, like, pretty complicated with the zone play as well. But assuming we're able to do so, we can trigger early whenever we want with Foom. And we can also just use the effect to pop as well, I guess, of Promethean Princess to pop, like, early. Oh, I forgot Ambler Whale. That is pretty important. I guess no down nerd. That is fine by me. Ambler Whale. And we won't bother playing the Atlantis. Just no. Simple as that. And the deck just functions because p.u.n.k and the Diabellstar stuff just have a bajillion one-card combos, so it just usually works out. So, cool, I guess. We only do one draw off of Seeker, right? Use each effect. Okay. So if we were to do the draw, oh, we drew Foxy, so we have a play there, and we would want to discard Extreme Session in this hand, honestly, but yeah, I guess that sucks. No Deer Note. But basic idea here is if we had another Extreme Session, we can discard this and just search it again, and we still get the two draws. Well, whatever. Still perfectly playable hand. This hand, perfectly playable, perfectly fine. No issues whatsoever. And since we have all these guys, we'll draw two. And we have Snake Eye Ash and No Punk Ogre Dance, which is fine. Nothing we can super do with this Flamberg right now, though, I guess. Which is fine, I think, right? Actually, no, wait, with the Therion stuff, we can actually use Lily Brea effect to send Flamberg. And if we were to do that, then that allows us to special summon Snake Eye Ash to add Poplar, and Poplar special summons, and that's just crazy, actually. Wow. Yeah, this is so dumb. Alright. So here, worst hand that we've gone in a while, but Ogre Dance, activation, Xiamen, Boxy, discarding Blind. and then we'll just do our draws. So I mean, this deck mostly has endboard strength, and sometimes it's strong getting there, but I mean, this is not one of those hands where it's actually good getting there. So, yeah. Pretty weak. We can restop by like Droll, Ash, Imperm, like everything under the sun. But yeah, we can definitely send Boltine, and then we could even well, actually no, we can't because we normal summon Xiamen here. But I mean, the play of normal summon Ash Blossom Joe Spring sometimes comes up. So Ogre Dance effect of Ogre Dance. I guess we could actually cut Trade in altogether, maybe. I don't think Trade in's helping that much. So we can adjust like this. I mean, that last hand was playable, so. Anyway, Seeker Sinful Spoils. Foxy Tune, sending Seeker of Sinful Spoils. And then, I guess the big play, if we open Punk and the Snake Eye stuff, is to actually just wait on Diabellstar to send, or whatever else. That doesn't really matter, I guess. We just wait for us to activate the field spell first. So, jam Extreme Session. And then, I mean, we'll end on like an Omni Negate or potentially two. So draw two here. Okay. So in our back row, we'll have Monster Negate here. We'll have uh, Bounce a Billion with Amazing Dragon Shirakusai. And we'll have the Snake Eye stuff. So we can do stuff with Early. We can do stuff with Ambler, whichever one's fine. Not a big deal. And we'll also have Therion King Regulus Omni Negate as well, so pretty good. Actually, wait a second, we don't draw this because we would have special summoned this to do a draw, right? And then this actually does a draw as well, right? So this targets one of your Sinful Spoils Spell Trap that's banished in your graveyard, so that would be the original Sinful Spoils. So we draw again. So, oh, we end on 2 back row here with Therion Cross, and then we actually will maybe get the search for Nashiwari Surprise. I'm not 100% sure if we do that, right? It depends, doesn't it? I have to go through the line in my head real quick. So, Foxy, Special Summon, Xiamen, Normal Summon, Sharakusai, Effect, Special Summon, Rising Carp. And then to do the draws, we have to actually go into Jam Dragon Drive. So we can't get the draws like that, actually. We will get the one draw at least for Gabu, but whatever. So, instead of special summoning Wagon, we would special summon probably Madame Spider. So since we drew this at least, we do get another point of back, another piece of back row. And then we don't need to grab Discoliseum unless we want to grab specifically Foom. So Regulus will equip Lily Berea, and then we can grab Cross. So we have 3 back row actually here. So we have Cross, Gaboo, and then we also have Cross, Gaboo, and then Nashiwari Surprise. So we have all 3 of those in our back row, and then with the stuff, we can probably get one more thing, right? So I don't know. Sinful Spoils of Betrayal, Silvera. Can we grab Silvera? We have another copy of Foxy, so we can easily just send this copy of Foxy in hand. So that just works, right? Yeah. So special summon Diabellstar, and then Poplar effect. Yeah. But what do we send? I'm not sure. 100%. Oh, actually, Diablantis, the Menacing Mantis, is still on the field. So we can actually grab this Coliseum later by using Diablantis with Lamberge, and then we can link this off, and then that will send Flamberge to trigger it, right? I think we will have another like Snake Eye guy to link off Flamberge with, and then we can special summon two guys back, right? So that should work. So we probably do we do this actually? Yeah, we probably don't bother grabbing Temple of the Snake Eye with this hand, and we can just go with Silvera and have Poplar just uh put um our copy of Diabellstar straight in the Spell and Trap Zone, I think. Let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, yeah, 5. That is perfect. That uses every single spell trap zone we have, and then we can like link off for some stuff. So we have Promethean Princess, Ambler Whale, whatever. Yeah, okay, should work. But how do we get Flamberge out? Get Flamberge out. Don't you use Divine Temple of the Snake Eye? I think, and then this puts this into the spell trap zones, and then you send this with like Snake Eye Ash or Oak or something like that. Yeah, I think that's what you do. And then you summon this back with Promethean Princess actually. So we might actually need to resolve Temple instead of going for Silvera, which is also still fine. But yeah. I think we can just do this without Flamberge. Then if we don't go into Flamberge, we still get Diabellstar plus Silvera. And this is kind of just an Omni Negate, so it's kind of also worth. So it's like Monster Negate, destroy one card, bounce back like 7 billion. Um, and then other Omni Negate. Yeah, okay. Pretty crazy board still. Okay. And then this hand, it could be better, but I mean, it is still pretty good. Okay. So we can wait, actually, to send with this, but yeah, it's just all gas, bro. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Well, I'll save this list for later, for whenever I can actually play it, considering how much does it cost for me to just generate all these cards right now? 210 CP. So that's like half of all of my URCP. I mean, I'll consider it later, but not for right now. Deck itself seems fine. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and maybe I'll play this list in another video. Well, whatever. If you guys see any improvements or anything I missed, feel free to let me know. And this time, one of those things is not emergency teleport. Are you guys proud? So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.